to say something in this related matters. Thank you very much. So,
thank
if there
you
is any
very
question,
much,
I am ready.
Dr. Laura, it was very nice. I have a question. Means some student has asked how influenza is different from COVID-19.
So the structurally there is a very different. Actually, there is 34% genomic differences totally from cDNA of influenza B and COVID-19. 34%. So that influenza B vaccination, but I couldn't explain all those things. Influenza B vaccination cannot be rescue us from the COVID-19 infection. So it is a vast. Viruses have plenty of choices to change itself. What I have told just now, around 300 mutation already has found, out of which 86 has been found on May 2020 till May 2020. Whatever the sequences have been identified for COVID-19 patients from India, it has been found 86 mutation has been detected, out of which 50% are the recurring mutations out of 5,000 patients. So you understand how much differences are there variations are there in all within the COVID-19. So influenza is beyond this. One of the example is influenza B virus vaccination cannot overcome the effect of your COVID-19.
Oh, okay. Now with the panelists here work. Now I request young holistic leaders as given serial Singh, Ankita Katoj and Ankita Singh to tell about their activity they organize on the occasion of World Environment Day. Yugender, please.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, you audible.
Sir, I am audible to.
Yes.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Yogender. I am Yogender. I am feel very happy today on the occasion of Environment Day. I am announced here that I am the leader of two young holistic platforms. One is Young Holistic Gyan, and the second one is Young Holistic Euphoria. On the Young Holistic Gyan platform, we provided everyday thoughts, but due to my after 16 May I'm not able to display the thoughts of the day. But I am starts again to display the thoughts of the day, and also I'm on second platform of I am organized two events, one in February 2020 and the other one is on 19 May 2020, and in this I am organized this event of poetry, and I am here very happy to announce the winners of that event. The first prize is given to Gopal Verma of Environment Science, and the second prize goes to Sagar of School of Linguistic Science, and the third is Dusen, School of Linguistics. Very happy to announce these names, and these are the two events which I organized. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ankita Katoj.
A very happy World Environment Day to all of you. I hope I'm audible. Yes. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So, on the occasion of World Environment Day, we have organized a quiz competition on 2nd June 2020 in collaboration with ENVIS program. So, more than 50 participants registered for the event, and we conducted an online quiz for 30 minutes. And the participants had to submit their responses online. And based on their responses, we had top 3 participants who were chosen as winners. The first position goes to Rohan Bahel of DDU College, University of Delhi. The second position goes to Mr. Akash Singh of SES JNU, and the third position goes to Mr. Himanshu, again University of Delhi. So I congratulate the winners, and I thank all the participants for participating in the online quiz, and we hope to conduct similar activities in future also. A very happy World Environment Day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankita. Ankita, sing, please.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon, all. I'm Ankita Singh, leader of Yoga Research Group, Research Synthesis Group. This group is all about the importance of synthesis in a research, and it's about the concisely summarizing the research. So we have organized one summary innovative creative contest, that is summary writing contest on 27th May of 2020. And the various participants from different university has participated and wrote a summary of the provided research paper. And on the and Tej Pratap from Tapas Paul secure first position, and second position is goes to Tej Pratap from SES JNU, and third position goes to Shrishti Tripathi. And in the future we will conduct it, and this is a very successful event. We got a good event, and keep concise summary in a limited words. Thank you, and I'm a day to all of you.
Thank you, Ankita. Thank you very much. And now let me summarize. I hope all panelists are there, except those who are left. Students are too. That panel discussion has been very useful for students, for new knowledge, and also future actions, suggestions. And the message from one of the panelists, Professor Peringe, is that we should have science-supported policies, multi-facial collaboration like LRTP, and long-term measurements. Without that, any policy cannot have base. And that is what Sweden has contributed a lot by long-term observations, programs, and networking. Then Dr. Sharath emphasized about biodiversity and their related regulations, upcoming regulation, and it was appreciated a lot. Dr. Sunita Narain mentioned about conservation with local governance in rural areas. Business versus clean air should be the campaign, and policy oriented towards sustainable achievements. Dr. Wate, he emphasized the environmental multifacets of environment and the problem of air, water, and soil pollution. He also emphasized that risk assessment is more important as the impact assessment for the growth of economy. Professor Lin emphasized about multi-organizational network, aerosol, multi-phases of aerosols, cloud condensation, air-cloud interactions. His lecture was so useful. Those who want to go to fieldwork and kind of inspiration, they get it. Then Dr. Elora Ghosh emphasized the biology of COVID-19, the myths about what to follow, what are the experiments to be done for authentic research. And finally, this webinar on World Environment Day has been very successful, having feedback from very eminent speakers for our students to guide them. As Professor Wate rightly mentioned, that environment is always featured thing. So students are involved in this. At this stage, they should be aware what they are going to get from us, from their elders. So at the youth age, they should be proactively involved in management, observations, monitoring, so they know the history, the historical background. It doesn't come suddenly. So I thank all of you and our overseas guests who agreed without any hitch. And I'm so thankful to Peringe, thankful to George, Lynn, thankful to our Indian speakers, including Dr. Sharath, Dr. Wate, Dr. Sunita Narain, Dr. Elora Ghosh, and all the students who have shown their, zeal to participate at large scale. Seats were not there, but still it is going through some blending of, hyphenation with some other device, other network. So I thank all to make it successful. Now formally I invite Dr. Swati, ENVIS Program Officer, to propose a vote of thanks. Swati, please.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Am I audible?
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to extend my greeting on the occasion of World Environment Day to everyone present here. And on behalf of JNU-ENVIS, I would like to inform that we conducted, for the run on Environment Day event, we conducted 3 online competitions. And it was very encouraging to see around 100 entries in different participants, like poster making, photography and painting. And people from all across India, from different parts of India, participate, different categories, school children, college going, freelancers. So it was very encouraging to see how people are getting involved in environmental dialogues, and they are very active from all age. And now formally I would like to extend my thank to all the eminent speakers in today's panel discussion: Professor Peringe, Dr. Wate sir, Dr. Sharath, Dr. Lin, Professor Sunita Narain, Professor Kulshestra sir, Dr. Elora Ghosh ma'am. Thank you, as today is the most important day of our field, but still you people took out time, and from your busy schedule you've granted us so much of information to carry forward and to think over it. So many new dimensions to think about. So thank you so much. And I would also like to thank Yoho leaders, Yogendra, Ankita Katoj and Angita Singh, for putting forward your programs. And like to thank all the faculties of SES and students who've actively participated in today's event and shown large number of participation. And because of some seat issue, we had to carry forward on 2 platforms, one through WebEx and one Facebook Live. So I would like to thank all the members attending on Facebook Live also. So thank you so much. Thanks for your time and patience. And we think soon we'll be able to conduct more programs like this and exchange our views on important topics. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Swati. And now the session is closed, and you can interact and certificate you can collect from there. Now, if George and Peringe are there, we can discuss few issues. Hello, George. Peringe? Oh, you are there.
Yeah, I'm always here.
Now that is closed. So let us have a few minutes about developments and how. Last time editorial meeting I could not go in both, but now online meeting I could have attended.
It's a good practice anyway.
So how is life? Everything fine?
That's great.
Yeah, I must say thank you for the very interesting talk about your the southeast your project you are running. I have been at the outskirts of the early work on the problems you had in South Asia, and I've been working with Henning Rode, if you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we initiated some projects in South Asia on the smog situation there.
Yeah, it was. We worked on several projects with Rode by starting from CAP, composition of atmospheric aerosol and precipitation, then composition of atmospheric deposition, and then it was rapid sea, regional air pollution in developing countries. Then after that, Indian Ocean experiment. Then after that, atmospheric ground cloud. So we had long association with Henning in South Asia.
Yeah.
And in fact, I was there that time in NPL, National Physical Laboratory, then Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Hyderabad. So there we developed this. From there we contributed. In fact, in South Asia, we could do lot of through CAD. CAD was very good network because networking among European and Pacific and South Asia, all global networking. It was under the leadership of Henning. And after that, I think it was not possible to have that kind of network. We tried. Now we can again revive so that there is a possibility that because this COVID-19 has given baseline new normal. With reference to that, we can do something whether things are increasing or decreasing. So that I always focused on LRT, long range transport in South Asia, coming from different nearby countries and transboundary plus long range. So we identified pollution is coming from North Atlantic Ocean to Himalayas, Middle East to Himalayas, and then in Delhi also it is coming from nearby state. So I have published a couple of papers, even one paper in AQR, two papers in AQR basically for long range transport through snow chemistry. Then we have identified the non-sea salt, sea salt in Indian reference, crystal associated sulfate. That all these findings we did, and that I tell you, our finding with Henning have been very interesting, important for Indian region because we reported alkaline rain due to calcium, and Henning also was part of that. But there was a project in Rains Asia, by Carmichael, Greg Carmichael now, who you may be knowing. That in 90s, he was highlighting that India will have acid rain because sulfate he was considering sulfate as sulfuric acid. But we, along with this IMI, we reported this crustal interference. It was accepted. So as rain won't be a problem. And in 90, that model used to predict by 2010 India will have a rain, but India didn't have a rain. In I tell you, because our observations were correct, in around 2012 or so Hanning 67 was the conference. Remember Hanning 67 in that conference that Yuan Kelsinger Stockholm Environment Institute presented Hanning's work. That he reflected, the Hanning reported long back the same thing what is reflected now. So Hanning, yes, Hanning did multi tasking. Means Mercury also he did. He did the long range transport, train. So I got trained with him, and let us see some new network can be revived.
Yeah, I think it's good if the new connection can be built, and so that would be very good. Unfortunately,
I hope so.
yeah, I have to
If
leave.
you need, convey my regards to him.
1 or 2 minutes. So I want to thank you for organizing this, and the presentation have been very interesting. So thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and please convey my regards to Hanning if you meet.
Yeah. We sometimes have we quite often have email contacts. So I will send him regards from you. So by that, bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Hello, George.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Take care. We will be in touch. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you all.